And for people that don't play Joker anymore, because everyone left.
It's like, who's the Joker player?
Everyone left that plays Joker. Yeah. Bring back Jerry. Bring back.
Honestly.
Where's Jerry? Jerry actually shows up once in a while. But we're getting into it. Top 8 right now, file.
Yep.
Top 8.
Best of 5. AmarX representing Richmond, Contro representing F-Berg, I do believe.
So some sub-region fiasco there.
Everyone,
even if you're in the same region, you want to bring it home for your specific group.
Absolutely. I do believe AmarX, a newer player starting in Ultimate. Correct if I'm wrong. Contro, though, Smash Forehead, took a long time to find a character that really represented him and felt good for him, it seems. Now, doing really well, honestly. Getting top 8 here at the Arcadian. And we saw him play something nasty earlier in order to get in here.
Contro was on a roll today, honestly.
Yes.
It's like really, really impressive. I only got to see some of the action, but very good Joker player.
Now that said, are you going to have the knowledge to get past Min Min? Because Min Min is one giant knowledge check.
Absolutely. I mean, out the gate, I've been seeing Contro attempting to close the distance consistently. It's just AmarX is a little bit further along, a little bit, you know, snap into it, being able to evade what Contro's bringing to the table. And luckily, it's a best of 5 set. Lots of time to adjust for both players. So Contro's going to, maybe if you're not doing too well this game, I mean, you're laughing percentage.
Yep.
Maybe it's all about feeling out your opponent for this one game and then putting that knowledge to check in the next games.
Yes. And that is what we saw Contro do. Contro won the first game, lost the second game, and then managed to come back and win the next 2. So Contro is the type of player who is going to be able to adapt. But Contro's not the only one playing.
Yes, there is AmarX.
Yes. And that's the scary thing. It's like, if you're losing, it's like, okay, cool, all I have to do is adapt. And then it's like, oh, wait, my opponent can do that too.
Yeah. Everyone can one-up each other in a game of that, in an escalating game, an arms race of knowledge against your opponent, really.
That's why winning those first games are so important, because it gives you more time
to adjust. You also get the stage counter pick advantage if need be. It's so much beneficial to yourself. But as we say that, Contro struggling to get themselves on the board at all.
Speaking of somebody who's gone on a big loser tear, AmarX also went into losers at the last Arcadian before winning all the way to get second in the end.
Brutal. Very, very amazing, immaculate run.
So clearly, losers AmarX and losers Sever, which by the way, Sever did win, are something to be afraid of. 2 monsters in the losers bracket. Hopefully we get to see both of them.
And that's, again, that's the appeal of Arcadians. Everyone is a killer.
Yes.
The bloodbaths that occur in this game, in this whole tournament, is insane. The amount of upsets.
It's so fun. I love it.
I love it.
It's so, because there's so many players that are all at such a similar caliber, which honestly, you look at this set, you might not see that. But don't worry, I have faith in my boy Contro.
I think that this is definitely a blowout, to say the least, for Contro, because I don't think this is comebackable. But guess what? This is, again, up to 5 games in this set. Best of 3, or best of 5, first to 3.
Do what you can.
You have so much on the board, so much potential here.
Yes. Figure stuff out. Because I will say, I do feel like if you can figure out Min Min, it's a huge hurdle to get over. But once you do, you can start to get somewhere. But you have to get there first. How do you get in? How do you deal with the fact that your shield's going to be lower? A few rolls in, a few spot dodges, that's good damage. But you got to take it farther. Contro doing a good job.
Honestly, cleaning up nicely in this game. I think you're struggling to make it out because, again, the deficit's just, even if you're good, the deficit can sometimes be a little bit too large to come back on.
Yes.
Because AmarX only needs to win like a third as many trades, and they'll probably come out on top here. Especially with like Megawatt on hand.
Oh my god.
That big old yellow ball of a fist.
You see the giant ball of titanium, and it's like, oh, I might not win this, will I?
Yes. That thing's going to kill you extremely fast, especially at ledge. It kind of lingers a little bit.
Yep.
So if Contro finds himself stuck in the corner, that's going to be tough. But I mean, kind of looking nice right now.
If that connected, that was a bad spot.
Oh, hey, speaking of, up smash to up smash. See who comes out on top here.
Now, one thing that I recognized last time when watching Contro, it's not going to kill, but it's going to put you in a terrible position.
Yeah, look at the follow-up from AmarX. Pretty impressive. And that's actually going to be it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't see Contro at all throughout all of that. It was just off state, like off in the blast zone.
Yeah, kissing the left blast zone really, really quickly to come back and just get pounded in the face by the Dragon Arm. All things considered, though, Contro kind of cleaned it up in that last time.
Yes.
I want to give credit where credit's due. Kind of getting stomped immediately in that game. Started to make it competitive. So going into this next game could be a little bit smoother.
You bless Contro with the commentator's curse. You're like, there's no way that Contro comes back. Because Contro was like, I took that personally.
Yeah, keep it interesting, you know?
You keep you wondering, like, all right, hold on. You don't have to go that hard. I'm excited to see where they're going to go next. I do hope not PS2. PS2 is such a wide stage, and yet Min Min's arms still cover 80% of it. I'm excited.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind.
A little bit of an unorthodox zoner in this game,
Yeah.
to a degree. But at the same time, if you can start off strong, Contro immediately
Yeah.
trying to dictate the pace, trying to chase down AmarX. And fortunately, Joker is a speedy character. A very lithe figure, very speedy in the air, on the ground, has the ability to close the gap well. And again, if you're just going to run down AmarX, it makes it a little bit easier to deal with.
Now, that throw is what gives that dragon that fire breath. It is very scary, and which is crazy. It's like getting grabbed is already bad enough. I'm in losing positioning. I'm taking 17%.
Yes.
And now also you gained a superpower.
Yeah, the dragon. Oh, that's a little bit of a flub there from AmarX, not getting the recovery. Contro's taking that.
Arcadian self-destruct. It's just Arcadian SD. It sucks, but
the nerves of top 8. It can be tough.
Pressure's high.
I mean, maybe sometimes these players may be great, but are they used to the expectations they have on their shoulders for themselves, for the region, for being the best of the unranked in this region?
That's one of those things that I think that top players, it's spoken about occasionally, but like, man, if you were a top player, you have been in these very tense situations so often. You start to get immunity. You don't get that stress like you used to. But, you know, Arcadian,
different beast.
New to everyone.
It could be very easy to feel unprepared mentally for a lot of the battles in this. And Contro is doing darn good, if I do say so myself, while this is a very smooth game 2, I would say, overall.
I know, and it's like, if you were to ask me what's changed in Contro's gameplay, there's a few things I can point out, but mostly just Contro's got the hits. Contro is doing a good job of saying, once I'm in your face, I'm going to do a good job to make sure that I can get a few more hits. I can bring it out of you. I can force panic options, which that's when Min Min starts to suffer. Because Min Min's like, once you're panicking, you throw these arms out.
You don't have so many options. You leave yourself vulnerable when you're throwing out those arms too hard.
Thank you. Yeah, that's
too willy-nilly. But at the same time, AmarX trying to close the distance there. Back throw, Empowered Dragon, just trying to keep Contro in the corner as best they can. A simple tap of the fist. That's going to be it. Down 128%, but...
Ew. Sorry. That there hit. That was a smack, man.
That was a meaty. That was a meaty hit. I would die in real life if that were to hit me.
Let's not worry about that.
Brain trauma, unending. I mean, I know fighting a zoner may feel like that, but that would hurt in real life.
Yeah. All right, now, Contro, unfortunately, looking a bit like that first game. What are you going to do? One thing, it's a very simple thing, obviously, but I do wonder how much you could get out of Joker's counter. Not the counter portion, but the, you know, trying to build a little bit of meter with the, what is it? It's not Tetrakarn, it's the other one.
It's Rebel's Guard.
Thank you. That's that commentator knowledge.
Yeah, it's true. I love saying the names of my moves in this game. When Mega Man's on screen, I say them all.
Oh, please don't. Not around me. Someone else. Sorry.
Hey.
Listen, yes and all, but like, if I start hearing Mega Man's moves come out, I'm going to lose it. I'm already watching Mega Man.
Hey, good news? No Mega Man's in this top 8. I beat one for you and Brad.
Thank you.
I got you. You already know. I mean, so AmarX SD'd kind of early on.
Yeah.
Clawing your way back. And sometimes that's the way the game is. You can be at high percentage, but if you can't take my stock, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. If I could offer one line of advice to Contro, just kill him. Honestly.
True. Especially because you're normal Joker now, you should be able to reliably get like a back air or something and kill. I don't think down throw will kill yet.
So I think I started that sentence earlier. Ew, you're gonna come back, but
no, you're not. You're not coming back. AmarX taking the lead again.
And again, Contro doesn't rely on these back airs like almost at all. I don't, you know, you see a lot of Jokers who go like landing back air, short hop back air out of, you know, because you're gonna catch that jump. But Contro,
he tried to, but AmarX is too slippery.
I find that Contro gets a lot of damage in a lot of Joker's other moves. We see a lot of Nair. I've seen up tilt come out a little bit. The dash attack to really cover just a little bit of space, a little bit faster.
That's a back throw.
That's gross. What are you gonna do?
Be careful of the ram. That's very good at edge guarding, but Joker has a tether grab a little more sneaky than that. That's a great combo from Contro.
Exactly. Just little hits, right? Little hits, get a little bit damage, wait for the big man on campus to come through, and here he is. Arsene out.
Brother here to play, avoiding the dragon lasers, getting smacked, just getting battered away.
Yes.
As one does against Min Min.
I think now
that's good.
Tetrakarn is not the play because you get the counter on the arm, it doesn't have a hitbox. I don't care.
And what's important is that AmarX just stall out Arsene. It's a matter of, okay, well, even if I take some percentage here and there, I need to just get that Arsene off the board. That gets rid of the kill power. And this puts Contro in a terrible position because you're not really going to accrue Rebel's Guard nearly as fast with this percentage rate. Maybe if you live 2 more hits generously, but I don't think you're going to live 2 more hits.
Wow. Okay, you have to make this edge guard, this ledge trap count. Not enough, but they're both a little antsy.
This is a spooky scenario. I can feel the pressure in both players. Contro is backing off a little bit, too unwilling to call out any options because he knows that missing a flubbing anything is death.
You're right. But unfortunately, giving up all of stage and now on ledge himself. How are you going to get off ledge against AmarX? Great find.
That was immaculate. Absolutely amazing parry. That's going to be back there. That should be it. The slam dunk. That was, ow. Ow. That looks really painful.
Talk about something that hurts, man.
That's a teenager. He's going to have back problems.
If somebody hits me with that, I'm not showing up in that room ever. I'm not coming back to that venue.
I gotta, if I get hit by that, I have a chiropractor on speed dial.
Yeah. Like, hey, okay, you're not going to believe this. I got suplexed at work today. Like, I need your help right now.
call any doctor ever.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what kind. I just need a doctor.
Just get them over here. Let me know when they're on their way. I won't be moving because I can't anymore.
My spine looks like a broken Lego set.
I look like a new letter of the alphabet. I need you to find me.
I look like a Salvador Dali painting. Please fix me. Call a doctor. Okay, can Contro bring this back? I think they absolutely can due to the play we've seen, but AmarX has consistently been trying to stay one step ahead and succeeding.
Yes.
I think in the grand scheme of things, this is a game where you play to not get hit and play to not lose over getting the hits and getting the win.
Okay.
Because it's like, if you play to not lose, it's better than playing to win.
That's honestly...
It sounds so redundant.
Yes, but
if you play conservatively and you're not willing to go for those big risks and you're playing as dialed back as possible, minimizing the chance of you losing to something, you are way better off.
It's like one of the best things I say to people who want to improve, it's not about... It is about maximizing your hits, but if you focus on not getting hits,
if you focus on your
defense, it's insane
defense,
how far you go.
The best offense is a good defense.
Yeah.
Because if you can't die till 190, you're getting extra credit. You're getting more on the plate for yourself. Consistently.
And it's memed at this point. It's like don't get hit. Yeah. But it really...
New phrase. Improve your disadvantage.
Yes.
Improve your disadvantage. Improve your neutral.
Exactly.
And then you maximize your combo game so every hit counts.
Yeah. Listen, combo game is the easiest part of Ultimate. So
when it's your turn to play the game, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be able to do that every time.
Figuring out neutral is like neutral's literally made up. That is the most backers I've seen from Contro across 2 sets.
Yes. So,
and unfortunately, it didn't work. So
honestly, more of that though. It was very close.
Yes, it was really close. Just a little off the mark. But like, if you could find those hits against Min. Oh man, it's rough. It is a rough one. It looks like it is shaping up for AmarX to go on another loser's run.
Arcadian.
Yep.
You're pretty good. I mean, I don't know why they have the year 1945 in their tag. Maybe they're just a big World War II buff. I don't know. But we're seeing a victory for the allies of AmarX right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Contro, what are you going to do? You have Arsene, and AmarX says, I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to run to the other side of the stage that you aren't on.
Yes, we're playing the distance game.
And Contro got exactly 16% out of that.
I mean,
and it is now a disadvantage.
And now with a full stock lead, give or take.
Yeah. AmarX
up 2 games, up a stock. AmarX in prime position to win this.
Has to feel great right now. It's like
absolutely. But you can't slack. You have to give full focus to this because the second you think about the win instead of the game, you might get in your own head. And right now, AmarX focused.
For me, it's one of those, like, if you can get that hit on that last stock, you can do anything. If you can hit them, you can do anything. Wow. But if you counter, you can't do anything apparently because
that's true. Because of the arms.
Yeah.
And you're getting battered and bruised. Yeah. You're almost gone in terms of Arsene. That's the megawatt. Not yet though.
So close.
That was a call out, and there it is. Just the dragon to the jaw. AmarX going nice and clean. 3-0 over Contro.
Very, very relentless.
Oh yes. And I mean, playing the long distance relationship game, I just going from coast to coast, across stage, putting the distance up, making sure that your arms are constantly in the way of Contro, who can't not really get in.
Yeah.
It's a struggle.